Easy it is to learn how to play in all 12 keys. It's quite easy. It actually took me 1 week to learn how to play in all 12 keys after playing in only one key for about 5 years. For the past 5 years, I was playing in only one key, which is the key of F sharp major. And I always wanted to learn how to play in all 12 keys because I knew that playing in only one key came with a lot of disadvantages that I'm not going to mention in this video. But I want to talk about the advantages of learning how to play in all 12 keys. The first advantage is that it just feels good. It's like learning to speak a different language. If you go to a different place where they speak a different language, but you're fluent in that language, it's easy to communicate. It's easy to connect with those people because you understand their language. And the second advantage is that it's gonna be easy for you to learn how to play complex songs, also to compose complex songs yourself. The other advantage is that your hearing improves. Ever since I started playing in all 12 keys, I now know how each and every key sounds like. I'm not saying I have perfect pitch, but I now know how A flat sounds like as opposed to A, and I know how D flat sounds like as opposed to G flat. And also the other advantage is that it's so easy to understand advanced musical concepts. When people are talking about passing chords, 2/5 words and stuff like that, it's so easy to understand and practice and play, unlike when you're just playing in one key. The other advantage is that it just turns you into a better musician. So I learned to play in all 12 keys within 1 week after playing with only one key for about 5 years. And I want to tell you guys how I did it. But before I get started with the video, there's few things that I want to touch on. So it only took me a week to learn how to play in all 12 keys because I've been playing. I had experience and also I had the time to practice. The reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I don't want you guys to have unrealistic expectations, because unrealistic expectations hurt the motivation. If you've been playing for 2 months, you cannot expect to learn to play in all 12 keys within a week. So here's how I actually did it. I started by learning the circle of fifths, which is a very powerful tool, and I think each and every musician should know it by heart. And after learning the circle of fourths and fifths, I started by practicing my major scale. And after practicing my major scales, I started by practicing keys that were closer to the key that I was already playing in. Let's say I was playing in C. After C, I started practicing in F. After F, I went to the fourth of F. I started practicing B flat, because that's what the circle of fifths teaches you. The reason why you want to approach it this way, it's because if you're playing in C and you transition to learn to play in F, most of the chords that are in F are also in C, so you're only gonna learn 1 or 2 chords, and then when you're comfortable with playing in F, you can move to the other key. That's what the circle of fifths teaches you. It teaches you that from C you can go to F, you can go to B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and then back to